Okay, some of you may have been on Zoom on our work meeting at the SAC, but we wanted to do a work specifically for this office. So
We have some exciting.
but we'll get going, and then we'll do some other stuff. So we have some on-time training. Oh, where's my? I'll have to send you a gift card. I have it, but it's not good. What's the 4 business models that MREA recommends all agents have for their business?
Okay, first of all, does everybody know what the MREA is? Thought you lost your voice.
Money, real estate, and.
She's like,
The MREA is a red book. It's written by Gary Keller. It's called Millionaire Real Estate Agent, which is the most popular real estate agent book of all time. So I'm sure you probably know. But in that book, in the Millionaire Real Estate Agent book, Gary Keller says every mega agent, millionaire real estate agent, has 4 models in their business that they operate from. Does anyone know what those 4 models are?
One of them is business planning.
Budget.
Lead
Budget.
generation.
Organization.
Business organization, lead gen. There's one more. Is it organization,
Organization.
budget, lead gen?
Economics?
Economic, thank you.
You said it, I just repeated it.
Good job. So economic, lead generation, budget, and organization. So in the MREA, you should be running these in your business, especially once you start having an assistant and team at that level. You definitely start looking at organization, but you definitely should be at least be starting with the first 3: economic, lead generation, budget. Economic tells you build from numbers, so it says start with profit. And we have a little formula, Michelle, a little spreadsheet, Michelle and I can share with you, but you can say, I want to make $100,000, I want to make $500,000, whatever it is. Based on average price point and conversion rates, we can back it all the way down to how many transactions you need to do. And then when you get the number of transactions you need to do, then you do the lead gen model. And the lead gen model takes you all the way from how many transactions I need to close to how many, all the way down to how many appointments, and then how many contacts I need to make to get it all day. So you could get it all the way from the profit I want to make with these 2 models all the way down to I need to make this many contacts per week or per day. And then the budget model is so you don't remember, budget business is about profit. Thank you. Actually, we had a whole meeting talking about profit, right? Business is about profit. So, and a lot of agents lose that focus, especially when you're new, because you like your commission check. You just don't forget you're a 1099, and the IRS is going to take like 20 to 30% of that at the end of the year, and you spend it all, right? So that's why we have budget, right? So that you should be saving some of your commission for your taxes and things like that, so that people know. And then organizational models, how should you grow? I can tell you there's a specific way to grow a team. I have tried to buck the organization model many times when building a team. I can tell you it doesn't work. You should really follow the model. And I started following the model and my team starts growing nicely, right? So very interesting. So anyways, but those are the 4 models. I just want to put it out there because we're constantly going to push it up. Yes.
I was thinking, should probably scoot this way so they can see you. Right.
Yeah, you
I
kinda
know.
have
Oh,
that.
because the cameras,
Yeah, that's fine.
they're
I'll move
staring
forward.
at Arthur.
Oh, tell me something good. It's February.
Recording happening today.
Today as well.
Oh, I can go on in contract. Oh, yes, occupancy permit. For big old tires, yeah.
Finally.
Yeah.
How much is that deal?
Oh, well, it was a big project.
A lot.
Just say it.
About, I don't even.
50 million.
It was a big project, yeah.
It was a multi-million-dollar project, right? Yeah, so there you go.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to you,
Yeah.
Rachel. Anyone else? Tell me something good.
I just closed on Friday and then I have a listing coming up in a couple of weeks.
Awesome.
Congratulations.
I have my book signing tonight, so I'm really excited about that. Published
Awesome.
author.
Yeah. Yes. Anyone else? Get your listing. Who's got listings? You got a listing?
It's coming up. It's in Modesto Village 1, 4-bedroom, 3 pool bath, about 3,300 square feet. It's gonna be about $695. Nice.
I'll host your open house.
Anyone else have listings coming up?
Have one coming up next week in Dixon. It's a 5-bedroom, 3-bath with a pool, 2,300 square feet. It's gonna be priced at $599. Thanks.
Oh, I may have a buy.
Did you say
Where is it?
$599?
Yeah.
Dixon.
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 Dixon, oh. It's still good.
They,
Well,
yeah,
Dixon's
there's some that came
price
up on the
higher than
market that kind of ruined the price we're gonna put out, so we're just gonna lower it a little bit and let it get competitive.
Yeah, 600, even at a good house, 600 is a little worth it. Okay, anyone else? Picture listings.
I've got one here in Ripon, 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom on Spring Creek. That one's listed at $850. It's has paid solar. There's a cocktail pool in the back. Yeah, you guys have any questions on me?
And I'll be there on Friday and Saturday. Come see.
What's a cocktail?
Yeah, well, I was gonna ask
I was
that.
gonna say,
Is it like a
what's
swim bar or what?
Yeah.
It's only 4 feet.
Oh, okay, yeah,
So
Friday
it's
and
not
Friday.
like-
it's more entertainment.
Yes.
Yeah, it's when you just
Yeah.
kind of sit in it and enjoy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, right in front of the
Nice.
patio.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move forward. Casino night. So for Red Day, we do a charity to raise money for Red Day. So we up in Sac are doing a casino night. If you'd like to join us, super fun. It's professionally hosted, so it's roulette,
It's a lot of fun.
craps, poker, blackjack, with professional dealers, and it's a lot of fun. Buy in, and we have a lot of fun. If you want to join us,
Worth the drive.
I would love to come, but Uncle Sam took my back.
budget bond. Okay. So,
March 20th, this,
upcoming March, next week, next month.
this
So,
25.
The 20th.
but it's a lot of fun. Agents and yeah. Okay. Welcome our new agents. So this is Jesse up in.
Thank you.
Welcome. Tell us a little about yourself, Jesse.
I pour concrete during the day, and this is what I'm trying to do.
I like that. Nice and
You're
simple.
lined
Direct.
up.
Just so you know, if you don't know, Lisa is our broker. She does our broker compliance series, which is coming up, which is contingency releases, request repairs, and other seller disclosures. And trust me, I see some of your stuff. Some of you should really go to this class. So I see some of your request repairs, and I'm like, this is not the way we teach request repairs. So
Did you introduce new agents?
yeah.
Did you introduce Dream, who just went full-time?
Oh,
Literally,
full
just
time?
started full-time.
Wow,
So I
congrats.
consider that a new agent.
That's many agents dream to achieve what you just achieved. So, yeah.
She's here and she has a cubicle.
Yep.
Owning it. I'm so
Nice.
excited.
Every day, she's like, what am I supposed to be doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing?
I remember as a
Love it.
part-time, I'm like, I couldn't wait to get to full-time. I was like, then I could actually do everything I
Uh-huh.
want to do, right?
Yes.
No, that was okay. Congratulations. Commercial core training. So just so you know, it is starting up again. This is at the second drops for the first. We'll do 2 a year. We are trying about taking the second one to the Valley. We're still working on that for
We
certain
already have
reasons.
3 people signed up.
But apply, please. It is, we do have a cost because there is a lot of, we have to get you commercial membership and access to some software that does cost money. So it is a $9.99 charge for it. It is a 12-week course. Right now, if you guys don't know, we have a red line on commercial. Resident agents are not allowed to do commercial unless you're an approved commercial agent. This is the process. If you are in residential and think about this, going to commercial, this is the way to do it. Just so you know, if you go through this, you'll be offered a commercial membership, but that commercial membership comes with a little higher cap of fees because there's different things you have to have for this. So if you don't want to go with it, if you want to know that this is for people who really want to transition to commercial. So, and you'll know because you probably have a lot of commercial clients in your sphere. You're talking to people trying to help you with commercial stuff. So this is sort of where we want to go. And I think, Danny, you went through it last time. So
I did.
and
It's
how
a
was
lot.
it? It's a lot.
I will say it kicks my ass, honestly. It kicks my ass because you're used to doing residential so much and it's a different gamut. And it definitely is a different, the clientele is different, the conversations. I mean, it's still it's still real estate, but yet it's a different gamut and it's very exciting. But you need to go in knowing that you got to either go all in. It's not one that you can just dip your toes in because there's a lot to it. So I'm excited. John and I have our first business opportunity listing in Stockton. So slowly but surely it's coming together, and
But there's
so,
some things that apply. They
yeah.
were listing out what, that did something, so.
It's a Happy Lemon Boba Shop.
A Happy
in
Lemon Boba Shop,
Stockton.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a business.
And we had to do the
opportunity,
same thing
so-
on our listing. He had a price in mind and we had
Oh, yeah.
to
Yep,
come in at
yep.
about 40,000, 50,000 lower and
And
but
we're
we,
still not quite there.
yeah, close, but we got them a lot the way down. But so
Right.
some of the skills do translate,
Yes.
price reductions on your listings. We still have to go in and present to say,
Right.
I like their suggested price, but this is reality, right? And so you still have those things, but we'll do that. So it's 12 classes, Wednesday afternoon, 1 to 5 at the Sacramento office. And then on Zoom, we have on Mondays, we have Zoom, which is a little accountability. We track your actions, sort of like bold, say how many contacts you make, what you do. And then we do role playing script practice because we found that's the biggest thing is residential agent conversations are different when you talk to commercial people. They're, how should I say this?
I like it.
I like it because it's less emotional.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not
more
like
numbers.
this house doesn't feel
Yeah.
right. It's not like that, right?
Right.
But it is emotional from that,
It
like the property has to work and the negotiation is really can get very intense, very intense on the negotiation part. So
Money.
there is
They get
emotions about
very
that, but it's very number focused. Like, does the numbers
Yeah.
work? Do the numbers don't work? And that's really what it is. And maybe the numbers work if we get it at this price, and then you just got to negotiate hard to get that price, right? So, yeah. So. But yeah, it gets a little more common because there's multiple asset classes. And each asset class, retail, office, multifamily, they operate differently and they have their niche.
Yep.
So it gets a little bit.
I don't think I like
Complicated.
business office.
This is also like the entry level, right? That's your mom and pop shops, selling businesses, renting spaces, that sort of like everything.
It's great though.
All right, January top agent awards. So let's go forward. So our top 10 for January, Michelle, Laura, where's Laura? Laura, thank you. Stephanie, Danny, Arthur, congratulations. You were 10 through 5. So that's 10 through 5. Sorry, normally we did it the other way, but we have our VA in the Philippines doing it. And I figured out in the Philippines, they go the opposite way, actually. When they do it, they go backwards, right? And there's, I'm like, oh, that's not how we do it in America. But anyways, we didn't fix it in time, but anyways, sorry. We realized, so, and our top are Christy Love, Carlos, OCL. OCL. Congratulations, Melissa Sands. And our number one with 4 closings in January, Christy. How did you get 4 closings in January?
They were old client referrals, so past business referrals, and then a KW agent referral. And December 1st, I didn't have any of them in contract or had even been moving forward. So it happened really fast in December.
So wait, there are still buyers in this.
Heck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're making excuses about it, people do close in December. All right. Wow. Events coming up. We have a lot of office events. You just know you have command tech training ready for Canvas. So you know that Boca Compliance Series, weekly coaching with Danny. You can get on Zoom on this one. This is a team meeting up in SAC, but it is Cal HFA training, which is the down payment assistance program that is by the state. If you don't know that program, it's good for a lot of buyers who need a little help on their down payment. That presentation is happening on exactly how that program works, and then more command training. Family reunion. Oops, sorry, let me go back. Family reunion is starting on Friday. Just so Michelle and I will be out of town, so we may have a little bit spotty on our return call time. But Lisa, the broker, is still in place, as well as Taylor will be there, but other staff will be there. So please allow us a little more grace, as some of us will be at family reunion with some of you who are going to sell.
And John, that
Yes.
is an online version. That's $179.
Yes.
If anybody wants to sign up, I just signed up yesterday. So you get some of the classes.
Yeah, and it's Gary Vaynerchuk is the social media con, and Jay Shetty. He's a little kumbaya. Broker Compliance Series, weekly coaching some more. Oh, luxury training call with Brady Sandal. So if you like the
I love
luxury side,
Brady, yeah.
yeah, if you like Brady, he's awesome. We're having that call done. And then also, Ricky O'Neill, he presented, he will be here as well in April. April.
April 15th.
So he'll be at our April team meeting, so please be there. Ricky O'Neill is a certified trainer for exactly what to say. And
Bill Jones.
Phil Jones, sorry, I was looking at something else. But Phil Jones, so if you want to have better conversations, that means when you have conversations and you don't feel it goes well, or you didn't close, this is the way, this is conversation training. How to have
It's more
better
really-
conversations, how to ask better questions, how to navigate a conversation much better. So it's a really awesome training. So we're happy to bring him here. He's going to do a light version here in the training, and then he's having a paid program.
It's the next slide, I believe.
Oh, there you go. Excellent. So for you, 149, but it's a paid program. It's going to be a few hours, and you're going to go through the whole training at that point. So you get the light version on
You get the workbook, you get all.
the
kinds of
workbook,
things.
you get all that stuff, and you can really start working on your conversations. So,
This is good.
What?
This is good.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody should
I
take
said-
it.
Everybody should.
Everybody
You
should
went-
take it. This works.
you went to a Phil Jones thing, right? So,
Yes. he did
yeah,
send me
she was
that.
like, "This is Phil Jones. It only costs this much." I'm like, "Oh, only that much."
Yes, yes, but before we move on, John.
Yeah.
Christy wants to talk about the buyer seminar that we have. Yes, so please,
Right?
because it's not on there.
Oh, it's not? Okay, so our home buyer seminar this month is, oh my gosh. I wanna make sure I got my date right, the 28th. Yep, at 10 a.m., which is not this coming Saturday, but the following. So anybody who has buyers that you think would benefit, it's just an overall, like, how do you start your search? How do you get pre-approved? What is our market like? It's educational, it's free. We want to bring buyers into the office so we can get FaceTime with them. And then we'll have an optional, one-on-one time period for anybody who comes in. If you are an agent and you have a buyer coming in, come in with them, so you can get that FaceTime with them and talk with them. If you're doing open houses, let's put together a flyer so you can take it to your open house for buyers that are walking in to see you. And we are doing them every month in the office, so just make sure you keep an eye out for that.
And if anybody has any questions on Zoom, I'm on Zoom watching. So if you heard that, she is going to be presenting or sending out the flyer for you all to be participating.
Yeah, we have a Canva link that you could just edit.
and create, put in your own information, market it to your own people, put your own QR code in. Makes it very easy for you guys to, get it out there on social media, email it to your sphere, drop it off at local businesses, however you want to market it.
It's been emailed to everybody in the PC program, so you guys can go in. I know so a few of them have already changed, adapted it.
And I highly suggest as a newer agent, even if you don't have a buyer right at this moment, show up anyway, so you can maybe do one yourself later on when Christy says, hey, I'm going on vacation, can you do this? You know what it all looks like. So just be a part of the world you want to be in, and so even if you don't have buyers, show up anyway, put it on your calendar.
Yeah, conversations.
100%. Yeah.
And then also we are doing a garage sale, community garage sale, right? So each of you will have like a neighborhood that you are working on. And then there's a date coming out for that soon. I forgot what date. I think it's like in April.
April,
But it's do you remember that?
18th, April 8th, give me a second, I'll tell you right now. It's on April.
But the whole idea is for all of us to be working together and learning from each other on that.
11th, April 11th.
That's
So
already on
April
the calendar.
11th, and basically what we're attempting to do is a garage sale Lollapalooza, like, extravaganza where everybody has their farm. So you're going to market to your own farm, but yet at least we can be able to say, hey, scan this QR code, and then there's these ones here in Galt, these ones here in Riverbank, these ones here in Manteca, Modesto, just everywhere for it. Just gives you a great way. And we've got a transaction off of our garage sale event. So it works. And I probably spent maybe $600 for the junk removal, and that's something that I added on. But I got my coffee, I got my donuts donated, everything. So, you know, you don't have to go to that extreme. That's just what worked for me, what I wanted to put into place. But you know, we got a transaction out of it. It paid for itself and then some, you know, so.
So you see this with our home buyer seminar, garage sale, like, as agents, you should get involved with these things because it's like we're making the lead gen happen for you. And I know all the struggle for that, so.
Yeah.
Nobody can see you on the Zoom. On the Zoom.
Oh, you're on
I know, but
Because she
okay,
was
that's
talking.
perfect. They
there.
can see you.
Hold on. No,
No.
no,
Oh.
We
no.
talked about the technology and it broke.
Bro.
It's so weird.
There, okay. Hi. Hey, Bachman. Oh,
Yeah, just keep going on that. We couldn't move it.
okay.
All right.
Nothing to see here.
Nothing secret. These are nothing.
Yeah,
So
close your eyes.
this is top 2025, all of 2025 annual awards. We're happy to give these out. So
Some of you were already there.
congratulations to Taylor Thompson. You're our digital storyteller of the year.
Yeah.
If you want to learn how to do social media
Call
as a
that.
real estate agent, follow her and just copy her because she does an amazing job. Amazing job of storytelling.
Best form of a compliment, right?
Yes. So congratulations, Taylor. Our culture ambassador of the year is Danny. So come on.
Always give them back.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
This is all for you.
But if you don't know, Danny is also an investor in our office, but she also does our CART classes, is also our productivity coach, and she is always pushing the culture in the office.
Dream came from our CART classes.
Yeah, exactly. So we really appreciate that. So, okay.
And soon to be commercial.
Soon to be commercial.
Soon to be commercial, yeah.
Yes.
I was like, it's easy to do that when you have residential commercial, you have a team, because you say, you do. That's what I kind of do. Like, you do residential, I'll do commercial, right? Yeah.
And being the president of the chamber.
Exactly. I'll do that way. Yeah, exactly. So. Hi. Next is our rising star. So this is someone who is a newer agent who has moved up in oh, no. Wait, sorry, I gotta move on. Congratulations. So tell us how you've been so successful.
Well, I work more on the off-market properties and get a lot of listings. That's why my work comes from a lot of listings. My dad's a flipper, so we look for off-market properties, look for lower end quality properties that are distressed. So I do a lot of cold calling and just find my market off properties and have enough margin to fix and flip it, and what's the profit out of it.
So if an agent was cold calling and they found an off-market property that's good value and they give it to you and your dad, would you guys pay them?
Yeah, we pay everyone for it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Congratulations.
And can we just point out, he's always here. Every time I'm here, he's here. With all your classes, he's always here. You're very learning based, and that's smart.
So I'm just gonna let you know, the hardest part about that whole operation is finding the deal.
Right.
Finding the deal. Most people get their deals from other agents. So if you have those deals, there's plenty from you to other investors. So really it's about, you can literally do the same thing and not even have the money. You can literally, there's plenty of investors that will take that property, right? You just have to find the deal, right? So.
Before you go on real quick,
Yes.
our productivity coach director had brought in a special award
Oh, whoa.
because officially, OCL, would you mind? He is our first official Ripon productivity coaching graduate. Achievement award for graduating.
Oh,
So
great.
congratulations. Super proud.
Oh,
That's awesome.
that or-
Clap on a moment. Thank you. Thank you. That's
She did that so smoothly.
We know that she's done done a lot of those before.
Exactly,
See
exactly.
her social medias every
I
day.
know.
Top 5 real estate agents by volume. So number 5, Melissa's in here. She's out of our Patterson office, but congratulations.
She's on
Melissa.
Zoom.
Oh, she's on Zoom?
Yes,
Melissa, congratulations. Number 5 in all of production. So congratulations to her. That's awesome. That is awesome. She was like, I don't have enough deals. I'm like, you're doing a lot of deals. She's like, I want more. See, if you're always hungry for it, you end up in the top 5, right? To stay hungry.
And
So
she's very, very tenacious, right? So she knows what she wants, so she's gonna go after it.
that's very
And
good.
I'm so
I love
proud.
that. All right, number 4. Congratulations, Laura. We're number 4 in our office. Thank you. All right. Woo. Number 3 in our office is Minerva. Oh, what?
Her father's in the hospital.
Oh,
Doctor goes like,
well, congratulations to Minerva. Number 3.
She said it yesterday.
That's what I heard her say.
Number 2 in our office in volume is Christine Miller. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
I guess I just forget Taylor's.
Nothing.
It doesn't matter.
Number 1 in the office, should not be a surprise.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry. Number 1, Taylor Thompson. How many deals? What do you do? How do you get all these deals?
I work every day.
Okay, I like that. I like that.
I
You
show
work.
up, I don't know, we do a lot of like SOI stuff, like we love on our people a lot. Yeah, all of my business right now is from Sphere.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well,
And
congratulations.
you get a lot of referrals, right?
But I mean, most of it's Sphere right now.
That's beautiful.
So I want you to know so you can be number 1 in your office and just do a lot of Sphere and love your people, right?
Love
So
your people.
remember, and a lot of people ask me like at the high level, like, is AI going to take us out? And I go, AI is not going to take out real estate agents because in the end, it's still a relationship, right?
Oh my God.
We're a relationship basis.
Questions from people for it to take us out.
Yeah, and like exactly. Think about all that you have to do, all the intricacies, all the things that change, the negotiations. It can't happen artificially. It has to happen with the person, right? Person-to-person relationship. And the people that have better one-to-one relationships in this business, the more of those, they're going to be more successful. You see that trend.
That's a ninja. That's being a straight
Go
ninja.
ahead, Melissa.
Oh,
Wait,
Melissa.
wait.
Oh,
John, you have to turn up the remote.
hold on.
Over here, John.
Over there.
Or are you casting? No, sorry, over there. That one, sorry.
Wait, Melissa, hang on.
Hold on.
You guys, we're gonna be getting another video thing on the other side so you can actually see the screen. We
We
already
do
have
have
it.
a cast. We just haven't said it to cast.
But we will.
It should be going.
Go ahead,
Your
Melissa.
volume on the side?
Can you hear me?
No.
Want me to do it here? Go ahead.
Well, that's just straight a ninja. That's being a ninja from Larry Kendall
Yeah.
from the Ninja installation. That's all they work based off of is just referrals and Sphere. Well, Sphere because you're loving on your people. They say that there's for every household, there's about $1,000 in each household that you love on.
I love that.
Thank you so much for sharing.
Yeah,
You guys,
good
I don't know if
job,
you,
Taylor.
congratulations, Taylor, from Melissa.
Oh, thank you.
Us, yeah. So
There we go.
yeah.
There you go. I could hear you now.
Now you can turn it
Yeah.
on.
We're getting techier every single day.
Yeah, see, they can barely see you, John.
What? Oh,
Did you hear me, Michelle, or anybody, Taylor?
Yeah.
I can hear you.
All
Okay.
right, let's move forward. Sorry. Number 5 in Galt is Ashley Chapman. She's not here, so congratulations to Ashley.
It should be on here. But muted.
Is she here?
No, I don't see it.
Did I say?
Well, congratulations.
Congratulations, Ashley. Number 4 is Marissa.
Yes. She already has.
She already has this, but if you don't know, Marissa started as well, she was a lender for a long time, but she started as a new agent and just killed it.
Wow, she's done.
Killed it. So she was our rookie of the year, actually. So, Francis Marissa. Number 3 is Christy Love Ramirez as well. Christy, if you don't know her. So Rochelle Popovitz, if you don't know her, she does like all the inland toward the hills valley. She dominates up there. So it's awesome. And then number 1, Shannon Stallings. If you don't know Shannon, she is awesome and she does a lot of breakthrough training, which I love as well. So congratulations to her. Brick of the year is Marissa Gonzalez, as we said. Thank you to Marissa. She closed how many deals? But literally, it's anyone. I wanted to Brick of the year. Never mind, so. Brick of the year is just number of closed deals, but it's anyone whose 12 months ended in 2025. So it's anyone who started in 2024, as well as anyone who started in 2025, and the number of closed deals. And she started in April of 2025 and beat all the agents who joined in 2024 and agents who joined in 2025 in just 8 months.
Wow.
So kudos to her. She is going to be a mega agent. So Heart number 1, and as Jennifer Wiggum, she's up in our SAC office, but she gave $2,200 to KW Cares in 2020.
What's KW Cares, John?
I don't know what it's. No, KW Cares is a charity we use, and actually, if some of you don't go into your command and do your transactions, but when your TC does and they put your commission in there, actually says, hey, you can give per transaction. I recommend you set it up $5, $10, nothing big. You don't have to do a lot, but that's actually how Jen does it. She just does it's like $50 a transaction. She gets $2,200 because she's just giving per transaction. But KW Cares is our in-house charity. That means if you have something that happens in your life or your immediate family's life, they will support you. I've had agents in Sacramento that she got a brain aneurysm, was in the hospital, had to have surgery, was a single mom with 3 kids, and KW Cares came in and gave about $50,000 to help her with her medical expenses on her brain surgery. So there's a lot of stories like that, and if you have a catastrophe in your life and it's a financial hardship to you, we can apply, and the Market Center does participate in that as well with a contribution, and we help our people, and that's through KW Cares. And as you can see from all the disasters we're having nowadays, from fires and floods and all the things, they're really getting a lot of strain at the KW Cares level, just helping our agents. So we encourage you to get involved with KW Cares, and actually we'll be making a strong push this year to increase our overall office participation in KW Cares. We're going to encourage you to put even like a $5 amount on your KW
You can even
contribution.
set up as automatic in command.
Yeah, you can set automatic in command, exactly. So you don't
Never
even
know when it's gonna hit your family.
and trust me, and you'll see a benefit families as we go forward. So congratulations to Jen for our number 1 giver. Let's talk about growth partner. So congratulations to Danny for growing. That means she has referred the most agents to the office. As you know, she is our ambassador to the office. So please do that. We do have profit share. So the more you refer, you get a downline. You want a profit share. So congratulations to Jenny. When we talked about doing CART and the classes that we do for the licensing, we talked to her about, hey, profit share. And she's like, hey, this is a good way. This is a good way to set up my downline. And do profit share because I'm training all the new agents, right?
To build my team and continue with my big goal.
They can't see you.
They want to see you.
They want to see the screen, but. They get to see you.
Wow. Okay.
Yes, I got a corner of your face all this whole time.
Top agent growth partner Galt.
All right, hang on, we're gonna turn that ladder.
On the side, yeah.
What?
On the side.
On the
Okay.
side there.
Go ahead, Melissa. We're going to do it on my screen. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I just said, yeah, John, this whole time I've only seen half your face, so.
Okay. There we go. All right.
There you are.
Okay. Top agent growth partner is Marissa too as well in Galt.
Yeah,
So
that's
congratulations. Top 5 teams in volume.
Hey, John, yay!
That's
an LP that leads the way.
Still closing deals. So I'm in the trenches with you. I know. So I know. So yeah. So number 4 team is
Hey!
of course. So and just so you know, this is all teams across all offices. So congratulations. Actually, I have that. So hold on.
Hey, not bad for
Super excited.
Sorry, that's right here.
Arthur, I'm gonna give this to you, number 4 in teams, because I know you're helping with that, right? So yeah, congratulations. And this is across all offices team wise. So congratulations.
Wow. Yeah,
Wow.
not bad.
Who you are in business,
So
it truly does matter.
100%, and the culture all around. So I'm stoked.
Number 3 is Michael Soares real estate team, who is up in SAC. And if you want, and we're talking about flipping properties, you give to OCL, but also they flip a lot of properties too. So, but they're still doing regular real estate too, and they kill it. And Michael Soares real estate, him and Taylor. Number 2 team is Eternity. They are up in SAC. They're a 3-person team. And they, oh man, Brian Jane, they killed it. They did close to 100 deals.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Wow.
And number 1 is our Parm Atwell real estate team. If she is up in SAC as well, she is
Killing it.
killing it. Yeah, like top 10 in all of Metro List.
Oh, wow.
Killing it. Over 100 deals. They have about 12 people on the team.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
we just added to her team.
yeah, so she is what we call a MREA team. So she is a lighthouse for us and does a lot of it. So if you want to know how to build a team, she's doing it the right way and how to really make it happen. So congratulations to Parm. All right, team agent. Oh wait, top team individuals. So these are team agents who are on a team, not the team leader, but they're on a team. But we keep them separately because they're a little disadvantaged on their volume because they're sharing with the team leader. So we have our separate team agent work. So if you're happy to be on a team and you have to be closing deals. So number 5 is Lindsay, who is on the Parm Atwell team up in SAC. So congratulations to her. Number 4, tied for number 5, which is he's up in SAC as well. And then number 4 is Arthur Martinez. Whereas Arthur is the number 4 in all deals of agents amongst teams, and you can see we have some pretty high-powered teams out there.
Yeah.
And so, congratulations, Arthur. I know you stress about this a lot, but just know you keep on it. You can keep on it, keep on it, keep on it. Just a little bit, you'll move forward. So.
That's awesome. I'm so proud of you. Yeah. I actually asked him a tech question yesterday and he said he's a tech trainer.
Hey, I'm gonna say, you know how long it has taken me to have him earn those
He's like,
words.
He's like, I got
Oh
business.
my God.
I'm getting the rankings, okay?
Every time someone says Arthur got him up, and I'm like, do you, Arthur?
I was listening to him kind of walking around making jokes with other people in the office going, yeah, I'm making my calls, like, really not making my calls. And so I was listening to him having this conversation, so I was like, okay, this is the right time, Rachel, go ask. He's like, he's right. And I was like, but I was still proud of you, that's why I'm bringing it up.
I'm very proud of him.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Arthur. Number 4 on all our teams.
All the
across
teams. That is
that's fantastic. So.
Yay.
Jose up on Parm's team. Kevin Laura is on Parm's team as well. And Taylor Sigliano, who was on Michael Soares' team, number 1. And, he is like, his motto is work harder. I think the man sleeps like 3 hours a day. And he's never on a phone. He's never not on his phone. So it's crazy. So.
That's why he's number 1. Yeah.
That's why he has no hair. Taylor. So, we're a family, God-based all right, top 10 and million in volume. So we are going to recognize people by volume now in their closed deals. This is just 10 million. So congratulations to Chrissy
Good job, Chrissy.
and Minerva in this office. that is not easy, especially in this market. So congratulations to you guys. That is. Now we go to slowly. 20 million in volume. In volume, so.
She comes in here, her hair all slick and everything in place. I don't know.
I
I'd be
came
like,
for my tax appointment, you guys. That's what I was waiting.
And then
You ready?
Nice.
top agents in Stanislaus County. So congratulations, Taylor Thompson, number 12. Number 23 in all of Stanislaus County in sales. Congratulations.
And you're still like so calm and gentle.
So Chrissy, what did you do to move up to 23? I know this is like we were surprised as well. So what gave you this impetus to move up? We were surprised. No, because
Delivery.
January, February,
Yeah.
March of 2025.
yes.
First quarter of 2025, I brought in $6,000.
She was in the kitchen crying.
I was
No,
like,
literally, that's what I'm saying. Last year, I remember she's called us like, I don't have deals. And we're like,
right,
okay,
I was
this
like,
I
I'm
do.
gonna look for another job. Like,
Yeah.
I can't do this anymore. I got kids. Like, I was freaking out. I closed like one deal in the first quarter of 2025.
So what did you do?
And so, well, you have to talk to people.
Yeah. Oh my
Dang
God. That's a good one.
So that's what I want to talk to you about. What mindset changed that you were able to get into productivity, get out of the roadblock and get into productivity?
Well, honestly, like I've never had a quarter like that. And it was just, I was like, oh my gosh, did the market finally change? Like what happened? And I mean, I get a lot of inspiration from the people that I work around. So like Minerva and Taylor and I have always like really helped each other and cheer each other on. And Taylor shouldn't even know this really, but she was like really like hitting her social media. And she's like, I've got a goal with my social media this year. And I just drew, I think, a lot of inspiration from watching Taylor, watching Minerva, kind of just continuing to like go on. And I'm like, you know what?
Surround yourself.
Yeah, you just gotta
Other people.
figure it out, right? And so you just do more.
And you're purposeful. You hired an assistant,
I did. I hired an assistant in September, so that was really
which allows
helpful
you to
too.
stay your 20%.
Yeah.
So you have a VA and an assistant.
Mhm.
So you are growing your organizational chart.
Yeah, yeah, and just getting more intentional.
And she's working her CRM every single day.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
And I do think too that like no matter how much you're doing, you're always questioning if you're doing it right or if you're doing the right things.
All the
Like I'm always like, I could be doing so much more, like, and you're just hard on yourself no matter what. And I was talking to Minerva at like 7 this morning and same conversations, and I'm like, no, you're doing all the right things. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
But you just get in those, you get in your own head, and then you have to like be pulled out by the people that you surround.
Exactly. That's what I want to point is if you really want to get out, and trust me, we've all been, I've been there.
Yeah.
Like I was there yesterday. And my coach was like, what the hell? And we started talking to her, right? And I was like, oh, you know, and so
Yeah.
if you just note that if you're stuck in that funk, you're just in a bad cycle and internally, and just talk to people outside of you because you can't see all the good you're doing. You're actually doing good. You just don't see it in that moment,
Yeah,
right?
and
And-
don't hang out with people who say it's a bad market.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Let it
no, yeah.
flow. Like,
It's not the
don't
market.
listen to
Exactly.
that.
It's not the
shit.
market,
It's
it's-
like
yeah.
that.
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna say. Minerva and I had the conversation
What
in the
happens to
kitchen
what you're doing.
first quarter last year. And she's like, girl, you're just in the hole. Like, you gotta get your head out of the hole, right? Like, you're in this amount, and it is. It's like, I don't ever say it's a bad market. I don't ever say, oh, it's not. a
Don't
great
allow
market.
yourself to
Yeah,
say that.
it's like, there's always,
This is life.
there's always business out there. There's always people that need our help. There's always people that life circumstances have to make a move, right? Like, how can we best serve people?
And actually, this market, you get to help people in a more meaningful way. It's
Right.
not like, I want to move up to my grant. It's more like, I got to sell. I got to downsize. I have to move. I got to spend. I need the money. You know, so you're helping people at a high level. Right?
Being on those chats, it's the best thing you can do. You're able to hold each other accountable. I'm honored that you guys put me in your chats, you know, and so I'm just encouraging everybody to have a buddy system, have an accountability system with your peers, right? People who will hold you accountable to the highest level, will push your bar up even further.
Yeah, and if you're a new agent, like call Danny, call your coach, right? They will If you're doing the right things, it may not look like you're doing the right things, but if you're doing the right things, it will pop. You just kind of keep doing the right things.
And one more
It's
thing,
not
if-
going to be
Yeah, yeah.
right away. It's
Yeah.
gonna take time.
If you're on a group chat and you hear and somebody's being negative, call them out on it, because they shouldn't be on that group chat. They should not be on that group chat. They should not.
You see how
Because
Michelle
guess
runs.
what? This is your livelihood, and they're messing with it, and you need to
Yeah.
protect your livelihood,
Yeah, or like you just leave the chat.
or you leave the chat.
I mean, I get a lot of chats.
Yeah.
Like it just, and then people will be like, why'd you leave the conversation? I'm like, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, and there's a lot of people that put drama out there and everything,
Yeah.
just like.
Don't listen to it.
So that's why I say surprised, because I remember the first quarter, and we had a discussion, and I just want you to know, you can turn it around. She went from first quarter one deal in the year to the other 3 quarters being number 23 in all Stanley's County. So
Good job.
congratulations.
Quarter already,
Yeah,
just saying.
yeah.
Both of
Number
them.
one and number one in January. Yeah, so number 1 in January. All right. Whew. Oh, we
Want to do it again? I didn't know that was there. But let's give it up for him. And let me just say, because he came to me, and yes, on the listing side, very listing heavy in a different situation, but I turned around and I challenged him and I said, oh, Stan, I don't care what you do, but you are gonna go find a buyer before the end of 2025. And he pushed that, started doing open houses, and just kept on, and he got that buyer by 2025. So when you do that pushes your limit and you just kind of go, okay, fine, challenge. He did it, and I'm very, very proud of him for that.
And I don't know if
Yes.
some of you've done sports in the past, but I can tell you from a sports level, a coach will always make you go farther than you can go yourself, because they can see your potential and they'll push you outside of your box. And so same thing in real estate. People that are like, John, I'm here. What's the secret sauce? It's a hire a coach, because you'll go faster.
Yep.
You'll go fast. You want to go fast? That's what I want to do. You'll go faster with the coach because they'll push. Right.
Yeah.
So yeah. So
And I know a lot of you don't like what I have to say sometimes, but.
we still love you.
But we keep it real.
No comment.
Yeah, but never so light. Never so light.
But at the same time, I know Danny's passionate because, and that's it, as well as the coaches. I can tell you, and I used to coach the same position, and I can tell you, a lot of times I felt I cared more about their success than they cared themselves, right?
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
get your head out of the coal, right? You know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
this is your business, this is your family, this is your livelihood, right? Like, care about it, right? So.
Yeah.
We have, how much time do we have? 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Michelle wanted me to do AI bot training.
Yes.
Would you guys like that?
What is it?
What?
How to make an AI bot
Yes.
to help your business. You
Yes.
want that?
And we need our computer.
I know, I can do it. I need the people. First people.
You need the people?
Oh, people.
Oh.
I need the people. I need people.
You said AI.
I need people. So confused. So this is in ChatGPT, although you can do it in other ones, so. Okay, so now most of you I know are going on to ChatGPT or other AIs, and you are querying it for things or asking to produce marketing or marketing plans. And the way these we call them large language models, the way these large language model AIs is, if there's a gap in information, that means you're unclear about how you prompt them, what you ask them for, and your clarity on what you ask them for, it's going to assume all the gaps. So it's just going to say, we're going to go to the internet, and all our databases, we're going to look for information, just assume things and write. And the problem is you get very generic answers. And so when people are starting to look for things like I want marketing that says it's about like that, that is about me, that is my value proposition, is what I wanted to produce. You need something more specialized. Now, the amount, what I'm finding is likely going to require a paid account to get that kind of push through data. You will likely expire your credits on a non-paid account if you do it this way. But what I do is I create bots. And those bots will allow you to have much more succinct answers to your specific needs. And likely you want to create a bot for each part of your business or life. The more specific and niche you can make the bot, the better answers you're going to get from them. The better, so you can prompt them and do certain things. So like, for example, and this is just me, I have a Callie, and it's better if you name them because you'll interact with them at a higher level if you do, we found. It's just human psychology. I have a strategic health advisor, Callie. And literally, I report to her daily. She knows what I want to do. I'm part of the Life Forces of the program. She knows my stats. I upload I have an Aura Ring. I upload my Aura Ring data once a week to her. So that she literally tells me, it's like, okay, like I did these exercises, I did these supplements, I did everything I was supposed to do. When I'm not, even if I was like, oh, I see your Aura Ring, she's like, you know, you would really be helpful if you had 30 to 45 more minutes more sleep in the next week. Let's target that, right? As we set targets. So you can get it very specific to what you want in your life. And it's very specific to my health. I literally get a blood test every quarter and I upload the blood test to there so that she's like, okay, this issue, this specific exercise will help this specific issue. Like that kind of detail. And that's why you can get super nichey with them. You can't do it generically, but you can do it by bot. So what you're going to do is, and I've done one for value proposition. So Val is my value proposition. So when Val is when I want to make marketing, because she knows, I talked about JBRG team, right? She knows my values on my team. Like I have customer service, work ethic, integrity are my three main value propositions on my real estate team. So I put those in there. So she knows that. So whenever we do marketing on that, she always does the marketing through the lens of my value propositions. Does that make sense? And so you're always getting marketing that's more succinct to what your values are as a business and as an agent. And also it will give you, you'll attract more clients that have that value proposition. Does it make sense? So you'll get clients, better clients too, if you do it that way, as well as just doing generic marketing. I have Sabine, who is my KW, so she's my business advisor. She does help me with all business planning for the whole brokerage. And literally, I uploaded our multi-year trends for all the business transaction sales for the last 10 years. Our marketing. I actually uploaded every agent's that production by agent in there. And said, what do I need to do to move these agents to this production? Move these agents to these productions? What do I need to do to this production?
Give him a kick in the butt, right?
Yeah, no, literally. And I said, hey, look, coaching has a goal to what we call grow cappers. So they have a goal to grow 10 cappers in the next this year. And literally I was like, who are the top 15 agents likely that would be the greatest candidates based on their production and their history that would be most likely to become a capper if we invested coaching time into them, right? And it was like, ding, 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 right? And so you can do your business at a high level. You can even do that on your database. I would say like, I would upload my thing and if you could do a spreadsheet, if you can really track this, I would say upload 3 years of your production. I would say source all your production of where it came from. And if it's a past client, I would put who the client's name is. And you'll see when you start talking, who's my VIPs, you'll start seeing VIPs show up. And you can say, who's my VIPs? Who should I have you doing a pop by every quarter? Who should I be? Who's the most likely candidates for me to move? And then they'll start naming things, right? Does that make sense? And so you can start getting very strategic with your business. And I made even a compliance one, Jordan, because I have a property management company. And my biggest issue was, got a minute, from my property management team, because they're like, I don't know how to handle this legal situation, right? So I said, don't go to me first, go to Jordan, because I made Jordan, and I put all of California's property management law into Jordan's thing, and I said, ask her for, and I put all the property management forums in there. So here's the forums, here's the thing, answer compliance questions. So now they go to Jordan first instead of me, so that I have less got minutes, right, with my property management team. So there's a lot you can facilitate in this, right? That's your team. So the way you do that.
On my phone, I don't have a GPT drop
He's
down.
got a paid account.
I have a paid account.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean?
your bots?
Oh, if you don't have any bots, then they won't, they'll just say explore GPTs.
You have to create it.
You have to create it. So
Is
I'm
that
gonna
what
show you.
you do like, because I was talking with somebody a while ago, and they were saying to create like a bio, who you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my value proposition one. So like who I am. I get, so in the value proposition, I'll show you, I uploaded my previous marketing. I even wanted to sound like me. So I uploaded emails or marketing emails I said, or things like that. I put out there because I wanted to sound like me. Does that make sense?
So if I want to, if I was you, when would I use that? Like, I don't understand. So, here you have this, and let's.
So
just-
most people are gonna be like, hey, I want to market for sellers and get more listings. And you can type that in there.
But
Right?
it's going to pull from,
It's just gonna pull generic strategies at that point.
but from your bio, it's gonna pull from that area.
Yeah, you could, so if I was doing value my value proposition, we can just do it right now. So
Do you
watch.
understand what I'm saying?
Yes, so if we're doing explore, you would hit explore GPTs. Now you click that button, and now there are people making GPTs that you can just take. But I'm trying to teach you how to make your own, okay? But you can definitely search here, and there's different productivity, writing, research analysis, blah, blah, all this stuff that you can do where people have made specific bots for specific things, and you could sort of just take it. Some are free, some are paid, right? You can just take the bot. And to go explore GPTs, but that,
Oh, I Larry the leadership DNA.
oh yeah, because I did leadership.
I didn't
plan,
like Larry.
So I made a bot that was leadership DNA focused. So there's books on how to people's leadership DNA. So I said, Larry, go summarize this book. I want to have my leadership figure out what their DNA is. I want you to prompt questions. So it says, okay, to get an accurate thing, I need these 10 questions. And I said, great, set up a system where anyone who clicks in and prompts you to do a DNA analysis, you ask these 10 questions, go deeper on any of these, ask them follow-up questions if you need to go deeper to get an accurate DNA, and give them a DNA analysis afterwards that says who they are. And literally I made all my leadership team do it. And it's enlightening, isn't it? So
It was very enlightening, actually, and the questions, it like dove deep to really get in there and go, okay, this is literally what your fear is. This is how you can overcome it. This is your strengths, lean into your strengths and carry your weaknesses. It was really good. It was, I cried. I was like, damn it.
and it was Larry, the leadership coach, interacting with AI, right? Just AI asking you questions and things like that.
But it does take you down one hole to another, but it got personal to figure out why I had a certain fear. It was like, that's interesting. You said that. Let me ask a few personal. And when it got into the personal, it was like, oh, now that makes sense.
Yeah,
And it was like,
right. Even some things were like, wait, that's kind of rude. Like, wait, that's
yeah.
But then it takes you down the hole, like you said, and then you're like, well, okay, now that really does make sense.
And it was transparency, and then I had to email it to John.
Yeah.
But then it also tells you like, here's your edges. This is where you can get better, right? This is where you can get better and what you need to work on to get better as a leader, right? So it can do a lot of things on that. So for example, you would do explore, and then you would hit create. Okay. Now the create side, you can just, it's like ChatGPT prompting you the questions. It's going to ask you questions so that it can make your bot for you. So if you're like, John, I'm going through this, I'm only picking up 10% of what John's saying, you probably want to do the create side because they're going to sort of walk you through it. You'll get a more generic answer doing the create side, which what it means is you can create one, and the more you interact with it, it'll learn. But it's sort of like this. If you can put more information up front into your bot, you're going to get better results on the backside. Does that make sense? So a lot of you, if you put only 20% up front, you're going to get an 80% result, which means you're going to have to take the result, download it to your computer, and massage it a little bit more to make it. What I'm trying to get to is get a result that's 95% there, and then I just query ChatGPT to get me a final result. I'll get the last 5 and get it done, and then I just download it. That's it. Does it make sense? And but the way to get there is you have to give it more instructions and guidelines up front. Does that make sense? So at that point, you would hit configure. Now it's going to say name the GPT. I recommend putting a name to it, an actual human name to it. I found this is crazy. I respond better to women names. So,
Imagine that. This whole
because I had a mail guy and I was like, I don't want to talk to that bot. And I was like, so exactly. So I don't know. So I started naming all women. I respond to them better. It's just weird. So it's just weird. I don't know. You can psych me on that one. I don't care. So you figure it out. You want to do what short description, what it does. So if you are building it, you want to give it, this is the parameters. This is sort of like, it's going to take all the internet and kind of get you niche, right? So if I was doing, what do you want to do, right? So I want to do, you are, or you are a marketing assistant to mega real estate agent. Make sense? So I want to give it specific description, not too long, but you want to give a description of where they're going to go. And then instructions. What does ChatGPT do? How do you want to behave? Avoid doing what? Does that make sense? So this is where you give it, this is a little more complicated. This is where you get complicated. This is where you want to dump a lot of information. You can put a lot in here, but you want to put like, you are a marketing assistant or a mega real estate agent. Me, I operate in Ripon and surrounding communities. I want you to make all marketing I request filtered through my value propositions and instructions, right? Makes sense? And previous and in line with previous marketing, which is uploaded as, and you'll get to upload things. So if you're going to refer to, sorry, my clicking for, but if you're going to refer to documents or uploads that you want it to reference when it does things, you get to upload it, but you'll want to name it the same thing you reference. So if I said previous marketing materials and I upload a bunch of previous marketing materials, I'm going to upload that and I'm going to call it previous marketing materials. So that way it knows to look at that before it does your things. Does that make sense? So, and I can put a lot. You can put a lot in. Does it make sense? I put in things like, you could say, I really like Taylor Thompson's marketing, social media marketing. Please follow her. And I would say, here's her Instagram social media handle. Please follow hers and make her marketing look, I want marketing style like her. And it will start it'll look at hers, analyze her stuff and start filtering those ideas. So when you request social media content, it's going to make it look on your value proposition, but make it look like Taylor, what Taylor's doing. Does it make sense? So you can start making it look at certain things if you give it that kind of detailed information. That makes sense? So you can see how detailed you can get. I really like Gary Vanderchuk and how he teaches marketing, social media marketing. Does it make sense? So there's often there's people that maybe you follow that you really like, or how they teach marketing, you really like them. You can reference books. I reference a lot of books. I'll reference things and they'll go pull that information and go, I want you to reference these things when making anything I request. Makes sense? And you can even put instructions like, and this large language model, this is often what I do. It says, I don't want you to assume anything. If you are lacking information to complete a request, please ask follow-up questions. So when I do that, it prompts GPT, instead of going generic, just giving you a completed answer, it says, oh, and literally I was doing my business plan, I uploaded this and I said, they're like, wow, I see it. And I prompted this, says, I really need your agent's productions, individual productions to do this. So I uploaded all of it and this says, I need your P&Ls for the last 2 years. I need your balance sheet, right? Like it needs all this stuff. It says, who are your commercial agents? I want to make sure how to identify commercials. I want to identify agents by office so we can target office because I said I want specific office schools. So These agents are these out, these agents. So it'll start asking you questions to get a more complete answer. Does that make sense? And you can see the power of this. Instead of getting generic answers, you're getting something that's very tailored to your business.
Yeah.
Very tailored to who you are and who your business is. And so that would be an example. And then if you scroll down, you upload conversation starters. So these are just prompts. So one of the biggest things that most agents have difficulty, even with all ChatGPT, is the quality of your prompt is going to determine the quality of a result.
Your input is what
You're going to get. So if you input junk on your question, that means that I just want to get more sellers in my market. It's going to give you a very generic answer to say, when a better prompt would be, I'm a mega agent in Ripon, California, right? And I want to be able to target sellers who have houses worth more than $600,000 in this area and attract those sellers to my business. Does that make sense? That would be a more advanced prompt that will give you a better answer. Does that make sense? So these conversations are, sometimes you'll make an assistant and you'll want to have established prompts. That means they'll just stay up there, like you don't even have to type it, you just click it and it knows what to do. So for example, this is a marketing one. I would say, create next month's marketing plan. Does that make sense? So that would be an established prompt because every month I'm going to go in and I'm going to make the next month's marketing plan, right? And so I'm going to make that a conversation starter so that it knows that if I click that, it knows we're working on the next month. Make sense? So and this is where you're going to have to think about it a little bit, right? When you make a bot and you're trying to get it to do some things, you're going to have to think, are there things that I'm going to make it do regularly, reoccurring? I'm going to ask it all the time for this same thing. Those would be conversation starters. That way you save time in it. And if you use those conversation starters, it learns better because it knows it'll start, when you do that, they'll start learning better because every time you prompt it to do that and you make it adjust it, it's going to start learning those adjustments. Make sense? So now, and then you go all the way down and language model. Now, if you're paid, sorry. Oh. I don't know why it's not. Well, anyways, you want to get to they're always updating the versions. And I recommend on this one, especially if you're doing heady stuff, there's a thinking version. So I'll always do the generic version. So right now it's 5.2 generic and then 5.2 thinking. So you always want to go to the most advanced one. But two, if you're just doing marketing, I'd probably say generic. If I'm doing business planning, I'd probably say thinking. Does that make sense? The thinking one is going to take more time. It's going to take 45 seconds, 2 minutes to respond. It's going to go deeper. Make sense? So depending on the bot you want, if you want it to go deep, then do thinking. If you want more quick answers and it doesn't require a lot of depth, like marketing probably wouldn't require a lot of depth, I'd probably just keep it generic. But if I do a business planning bot, I'd probably do it with someone that's, does that make sense? And I'll show you an example. So then you would just hit create new action. Just so you know, if you do code interpreter and a data analysis, it just means ChatGPT will help you correct things, but it also means you're sharing it with ChatGPT. So it is public at that point to do that. So you don't have to. But then you would create, and then I just here.
So when do you use that, John? That's my question, because like I have one because somebody told, someone walked me through it, and it'll be better for me when I do social media. But it's like, well, do I go in there and say, just read this bot and come up with a social media plan?
So
follow me, John?
Yes. So
what was that?
You didn't finish where it said create new action. Yeah, at the bottom it had create new action when you created your bot.
So I talked with a publisher, right? And the publisher was like, just send this over to them. I'm like, what do you mean send this over to them?
Well, that's different.
Get it.
Over to who?
To like another person who's working my stuff. So
you could share your.
Yeah, so your bots are shareable.
But it's my bio, so why wouldn't I just send my bio? I don't know. I guess that's where I'm having an old person's mind block. Okay, I don't get it.
So see where you hit create.
Well, here's my GPTs. If you can.
Right, but there was a step afterwards.
So yeah,
that said add actions.
Yeah, so you can when you add actions, you can set it to where it's only your bot or anyone with the link can see it. You can see these are anyone with the link. So I can, oops, sorry, I can,
So if somebody wanted to write an email on behalf of me and spoke like me, like it's coming from me as a team leader, I would send her my bot.
you send her the bot. Does that make sense? So if you had a bot that was specific to you and you want someone to, you have an assistant and you wanted to send emails that sounded like you, because you want them to go in your email and send the email, right? Does it make sense? Then I would make one that has my language and stuff like that. I would make the bot and then I would share the link with them. That bot will go onto their ChatGPT. Now, from that time going forward, they will have separate. The more they do with it, it's going to be customized to them. It's not like it's going to, if you
And do they
have
go into the bot and say, I need to formulate an email coming from Michelle. Please use the information in this bot to formulate this.
well, you don't even need to say that because the bot will have that information in there.
So she would use it as if it was her. The other person would use it. as
Yeah,
if
so
it
that's
was
an
her.
example, that's a little bit, but yeah, you can have it where it knows you give it to your assistant, and then whatever if your assistant pulls language from there, it's gonna sound like you.
How many of these can you do? Like,
A bot, it depends on your paid version, so the paid version, I think up to 20 bots, so.
20 assistants.
But you can see the variety it has. Let me show you. But, and I'm gonna say,
No, not yet. I've been focused on just old school real estate.
It's working.
what's that?
Time, patience, because there's a lot of things that we do that would be helpful to make it better. Set it up.
Yeah, that's the thing, and that's what I want to point out to you is, it's gonna take time. Like when I'm building these bots, it probably took me an hour and a half of time.
Take a week?
Yeah.
I'm still doing it.
Yeah, okay.
2 weeks.
But you're gonna have to block time because you're gonna have to figure out, like, there's some things I want, like, ooh, I want to put that ad in, I don't have it. Like I was making the property management ones, like, I don't have the property management law. So I had to go online, find it where it is on the, California state website and find it and say, okay, grab these links, right? Does it make sense? I had to go find it and I wanted all the property management forms. So I went to my sister, I was like, I need you to download all the forms. They're like, what? I was like, go in and download all the forms, put them in one PDF because I need to upload. So it does take time because you have to set, but you understand, like, the more you put, this is the power of the boss, the more you put in the front side, the much better result you're gonna get on, you're gonna get an accurate answer on the backside. Like, I don't doubt, I'm 99.9% sure that my property management compliant bot is gonna give an accurate answer because it's only going off of California real estate law.
Right.
Actually, I put DRE regulations, related to property management, and the forms. Does that make sense?
Well, but
Not
it's
just a
guidelines.
generic.
It's not just a generic answer that they found on some lawyer's website somewhere, right? Does it make sense? It's actually going off of the data I want,
If
right?
those guidelines are what you love.
Yeah, and so here's an example, or I have to edit, so. But you can see, hold on. Here's more. So this is, so you can see Sabine's mine, and I even put it in Jeff. Here, my premier business strategist to advise me and optimize business to meet the stated goals. And I said, Sabine, you're proactive and data-driven strategic partner for owner of KW franchise in Sacramento Coast. You integrate camera models, growth initiatives, 6 personal objectives, and systems of success and monitoring work from 10 times easier. 10 times is easier than 2 times, the science of scaling, traction, and the one thing. So I referenced 4 books that I like to use when business planning. Does it make sense that I have it do that? And then I would do, and you can see current focus. Like you can see, I have agents, right? Additional Fair Oaks off. Oops, sorry, here. Focus on Sabine's operating mode. So ask targeted proactive questions and deliver precise seconds. Right, create and tailor KPI dashboards, right? Like I'm giving it exactly what I want to do. The good part about what ChatGPT does is say, you can actually go into regular ChatGPT and you can just say, I want to make a bot that does this. Can you give me the configuration on what you think it should look like? And it'll give you a generic one, but then you can start working on it and then just copy paste. Does it make sense? So you can actually have ChatGPT help you make a bot, right? So which I recommend if you're like, John, this is all way above me. And I say, go to ChatGPT and say, I want to make a bot. I'm a real estate agent and I want a bot to help me with my social media marketing, right? Okay, great. It's gonna say great, like that. And it's gonna say, okay, it's a start. But that's what you gotta play with it. And here's what I'm gonna say in the long run. And I wanted to show you, so you can see how much time and effort I put into this, right? And you can see, like, close
Well,
to
it's
this.
one of those things is that the more information you give it,
Yeah.
the more precise.
And you can see, look at all the uploads I put into it.
Yeah.
Does it make sense? Like, I'm putting a lot into it so that I get very precise answers. And what you're gonna do right now is, if you do just generic, you're gonna get what you, usually what most people do is they put 10% up front because they do a prompt. It gets them about 60% of the way, and then they're taking it out and doing their own 30% to make it exactly right. What you really can do is one time put like 60% up front, and you'll get a 99% answer on the backside, and then you get efficiency, right? It goes quick at that point. But the problem is you have to invest in it.
Yeah.
And the good part is it can be very powerful, like it can be very powerful, right, in your business. And so think about where you spend time on your business, and if the AI can make it go faster. And you can even think personal life. Like, I have my coach, I was like, I need a health coach. And he said, oh yeah, and I respond to it. Literally on my calendar is like 6 p.m. check-in.
Yeah.
I said, Callie, here's my check-in for the night. Can you remind me what I'm supposed to report? It's like, ding, 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 boom, 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 right? Every week I said, here's my ordering data, here's my stuff. Like, okay, and I have one thing I work on. So I work on one habit. So it's like, this week, we're gonna work on this habit. Until I get perfect with the habit, that's always the habit I'm working on. Until I do it 7 days a week, I'm not switching habits. And then when I get it 7 days a week, I'm like, wait, next habit, right? So,
That's good.
and so you can kind of see things that will help you grow your business. But I'm just gonna let you know, from the long term, you can see how AI can make you go faster, have more impact, more strategic impact. And that's what I want you to know is, in the future, as we go in the future, AI is going to be more integrated. The agents that are more integrated in this business are going to win more because 2 reasons. They're going to go faster than other agents. That means they can produce more content, more lead gen, more marketing at a higher clip than agents that don't use it. And they're going to be much more succinct with their answering. So they're going to get better clients over time. Does that make sense? And so you'll see this shift. And also, just so you know, generically, search is moving there also. So just so you know, Google dominates search, and Yahoo and all that, right? But more and more search, and it's little now, but it will transition. And I probably say it takes 4 or 5 years, but it will transition where ChatGPT, and that's why you see so much money going into AI, so much money going into it, because in the end, it's gonna be where people ask questions. They're going to search questions, not on Google. They're going to search
everyday life things. I know some kids in college that are like literally using like, what color should I wear today? Like dumb questions, but they literally live.
Yeah. Literally, we had an agent. She just got her PhD, and she joined the Parmat Wall's team. And she comes and says, walked in our office, says, "Hey, I'm here to meet Parmat Wall team. I set an appointment." We're like, "Oh, I'm a new agent." We're like, "Okay." She's like, "Oh, how did you find this?" She's like, "I look for the best training. I look for the best brokers that does trainings in Sacramento, and your guys came up." And then I asked for like, who's the best team on there to join to make sure that I get the training I want. And I said Parmat. And she walked in and says, "I want to join this team." Off of ChatGPT. So you're going to want to look also in ChatGPT. If you're in a particular area, Stanislaus County, I would type in, who are the best agents in Stanislaus County for me to help me sell my home? And it's going to list a few. And then what I would prompt it to say is, how did you rank these? What information sources did you use to rank these? And it'll say, we use this, 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 and this. That's your list of go.
That's your homework.
That's your homework. Go get your profiles in there. Go put your transactions in there. Does it make sense? Because it's going to help you show up on that search. Does it make sense? And so search is moving there. So 2 levels on that. And you have to get integrated with that. And it's going to get more and more intense right now. I'd say we're probably about 9 to 12 months away from it to not just giving you information, to start executing actions.
What's the percentage of people that use, just regular people, not business people, just regular people that go in there and use
AI?
This program?
A lot. So
A lot.
baby boomers, my generation, not as much, but you get younger than me. And that's why you can see, like, younger than us don't use Google, they use AI. They just use AI. So It's gonna be buyers. Millennials are fine with AI and younger especially, they're all AI.
Yeah.
Millennials are fine with AI, younger is all they use is AI, right? And you're gonna see, and it's gonna be kind of scary because you can see how things get very manipulated if you.
I'm just gonna write it cursive and confuse them all.
Yep.
I know.
That's very true.
But I just want you to know this, and it's gonna get faster and faster and faster. There's a lot changing, so I can tell you this, and it can change. So it's gonna change a lot faster. Like I said, it's gonna be actions in the future where you can see, I'm having someone come in and train on, I've been playing with Gemini. Because you have a KW Gmail account, Gmail suite, it comes with already the paid Gemini. So you don't have to pay for it. So if you want a paid version, don't want to pay ChatGPT, you can go into Gemini, and Gemini, you get a paid version right off your email, but you have to be in your browser, logged into your KW profile, and when you ask Gemini, it'll pull up the paid Gemini thing. So I'm playing a lot with Gemini because Gemini is part of Google. I have a Google Drive, I have Gmail. I can start, it'll be a short period of time before I can go to Gemini and they could do it. Send an email in my language to this person, respond to this counteroffer this way, blah, 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 blah. Does this make sense? California Association of Realtors is beta testing. I'm trying to get our office approved for it, but they're beta testing an AI that will fill out your car forms for you.
That'd be great.
Does that make sense? You're like, I want to RP, I mean, stuff is real, but just like, please make an RPA offer for this house at this price with these terms. And it's like, ooh, here's for your review.
That's bad. That is so bad, and I'm sorry, but you know what, that's bad because that dumbifies the agent. I'm just gonna be brutally honest, they're not reading a contract, you know.
I'm just saying, it's coming out,
That's
so.
scary, that is scary.
But how's this?
That is
I've
scary.
seen agents write.
Right.
I've seen agents not in coaching, who are graduate coaching, writing offers and like, you see it on your listing somewhere.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
poorly written offers.
Oh, I
right?
know.
Actually, this might actually help them because it'll actually
Top
make them have better written offers, right?
Well, just focus on the cover letter.
But
Learn your contract.
But I just want to tell you, like, you can see how invasive it's going to get in your
Yeah.
business, right?
Very much so.
Heck, we're probably, I'd say, 5 to 10 years away from, they're going to launch, Elon's launching his robot, Optima version 3. Yeah. Optimus Prime. But literally, think about it, it's going to be a bot that has access to, just like ChatGPT, there in front of you. There's a video watching where the bot is cooking, he's cutting.
How much is that bot?
It says probably about 50, 60,000 to start, but price will
Really?
come down. But price will come out. Price will come down, just like anything. Price will come down. It's probably, we're probably 20 years away from most people having a bot in their household.
You ever seen iRobot?
iRobot, exactly. It's gonna be like that. It's coming real quick. Does it make sense? So
Started out with Star Trek and
It's
it's
really, yeah. No lie.
think about this. You all pay an assistant VA.
right?
If you had a one-time investment in a bot and they can do all of it and they can work 24/7.
Yep.
Yeah, they don't do sleep, they don't do nothing.
Think about that. Everyone opt to that. I'd be like, get rid of that salary.
Yep.
50, 60,000 done, right?
Can they go work for me and I just go to the beach?
Think about that. Open houses.
I mean,
If it gets very common where you're used to interacting with bots, I can see bots at open houses, right? So
Oh my God.
So much.
I'm just saying, when you start going down this road, but here's what I'm
Tell me
saying.
a bot can figure out how to get in that lockbox out.
I'm saying all this because I want you to know it's happening.
Yeah.
It will dramatically affect your business and personal life, and you need to start playing with it. You need to start playing with it, or you're gonna get left behind. We'll get left behind. All right, sorry about that. Thank you, everyone. Hope that was somewhat enlightening.
Yes, it was. Very much so.
I'm still confused, but we'll figure that out.
What is content?
Don't call Arthur.
not me.
If you talk to Jeff is very familiar with AI as well. He can help you with prompting and things like
Guys,
that.
and he does open classes for you, like,
Yeah.